Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for being here. Today we have our Kekao box. Difficult for me to show because it's got labeling all over it, but it is our Kekao box, and Kekao is our chocolate subscription. Let's get into it. I'll tell you all about it. If you haven't seen me unbox the Kekao box before, it is a craft chocolate box. It is dark chocolate. We will have 4 to 5 bars. It is delicious. Do send it over to me for review, and I think I am an affiliate for it. This is what it looks like when you open it up. It is a little bag full of yummy chocolate bars. It looks like something that Kekao would come in, like, you know, the beans. That is what that looks like. We will have our paperwork, and that is what that looks like. And as I recall, I'm just now thinking about it, and luckily I have my iPad. I think I can get on my iPad perhaps and tell you a little bit about each of these chocolates. You guys know I was off not taping for such a long time, and I have had this for a while, but part of the problem was I couldn't taste anything. I could not, in good conscience, open a chocolate subscription when I could not taste it. I had to wait until I had my good taster back. Okay, I have found the information for the December box. We're going to dive right in. I'm going to assume, actually, is it alphabetical? I was going to say, I'm going to assume, no, it is not, that they have put them in here perhaps the way they should be eaten. I could be totally making that up, but we're going to go ahead and follow their lead. Our first out is the Aints Brazil 75% Forastero cocoa. So it's going to be a nice dark chocolate, but 75% isn't too dark. And I've talked in the past where I kind of rank it with its bitter notes. And when I say it, I almost feel like I say it like it's a negative. But as many of you have pointed out, it's supposed to have bitter notes. That's what a good dark chocolate has. That is what it looks like. Very pretty. And the notes on this are grown on a historical Brazilian plantation. Forastero's cacao. Is it cacao? I bet it's cacao. Astonishing warm aroma is balanced with tart notes of the native pitagana fruit in 75% dark chocolate. The pitagana fruit is also known as the Brazilian cherry, and it looks like a small pumpkin and has a sharp, sweet taste. That is what that looks like. Oh, it smells delicious. I don't know what the fruit is in there. Oh, it tasted so good. It's so creamy and smooth. There was a little tanginess to it that I wouldn't attribute to the chocolate, so I imagine that's to do with the, what was the name of the fruit? Pitanga. If you know what that is or what it tastes like, talk to us below about what that is. I suspect that is what gave it its extra tanginess, but that was delicious. Next, they are talking about the Omnom chocolate, and this is from Reykjavik. Dark nibs and raspberry. I used to say, you guys know, I don't love raspberry so much. But I have discovered that there are certain ways that I do like it. And when it's dried or in something like this, I like it. When they're just raspberries, I kind of like them. I think it's the syrup when you make raspberries wet that I don't care for. The notes say, Omnom is a small batch craft chocolater based in Reykjavik in Iceland. The company started as an experiment to see if the two friends could master how to make chocolate. And it says, crunchy nibs and dried raspberries sprinkled atop Madagascar chocolate add an extra layer of sharp fruitiness and crunch to this bright, creamy, dark chocolate. This is considered fruity and creamy. The first one that we had was considered earthy, tobacco, and pitagana fruit. Okay. Ooh, wow. I'm going to show you guys the chunks in this are just... Look at that. That is amazingly delicious looking, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Let's see if we can break off just a small piece in the corner. Good job. Oh, I didn't get any raspberry in that. I'm going to try to find, here we go. Here we go. There's a corner with both. That one, I didn't have any raspberry in. This one, I have both the raspberry and the nibs in. This is one of those dark chocolates that even if you are not a complete dark chocolate lover, like I love it, my husband's okay with it, this one would win you over. This is creamy with those little bites of chocolate in the nibs, and then the raspberries bringing that fruity tanginess. This is so good. I ripped the front off of it, but that is what the name of it looked like. That, wow. And again, I will put all of the information for this down below. All right, the next one they're having us try is the Mirzum Chocolate Makers. This is dark milk chocolate with rogag. We're going to read about that and see what that is. This chocolate maker, drawn by the stars, tells us the story of the spice trade through the lens of craft chocolate. The Emirati company, with the 5 distinct lines of artisan chocolate, expresses the tale of the Middle East's ancient role in the seafaring trade, each bar speaking to the history, culture, and traditions of those along the maritime spice route. This is 52% milk chocolate, so this is going to be creamier than the ones that we've been having. 52% milk chocolate filled with pieces of delicious, crispy Arabic ragag bread. This thin, crunchy texture of the bread adds an addictive element to this dark milk chocolate. And it says the notes are going to be crunchy. That's very interesting. Bread. Let's open it all the way up and see if we can see the bread in it. That is what it looks like from the front. Can you see how, oh yeah, there you go. How gorgeous that is. And then from the back, it does kind of have the look, and pardon me for this, it does kind of have the look of like a Nestle Crunch. So I get the feeling it might be kind of going for that same, just a little bit of crispiness in there. I almost stabbed my lip with that. Be right back. Talking about winning over people that aren't necessarily very dark chocolate people. This is 52%, and it does, the bread in it very much does give you the feel of the crisped rice. That is delicious. And our last bar for the month, we have the Goodio gingerbread, and it is chocolate topped with gingerbread crumble, and it is only 49%. So this is another one that is milkier. I love dark chocolate, but you'll get no argument from me in throwing in some milky chocolates, because who doesn't love that? Founded in 2015, Goodio is, my mouth is watering. Goodio is a food pioneer with a big heart. The story started with a question: what if there was a food brand you could trust? Goodio was created on the principles of sustainability, well-being, and transparency. It's a vision to bring Nordic-inspired flavors to a chocolate brand for the global consumer. Goodio sprinkled the best parts of gingerbread onto this fine, yummy chocolate. Tasting notes: gingerbread. When you take it out of there, it is in a nice little bag. Ooh, that looks fun. So you can see it, that is the front, and you can see it on that, but oh, look at the back. Ooh, look at the back. I now have chocolate all over my desk, and I am not sad. Wow. This is so, well, because it's only at 50%, it's so, the chocolate is incredibly creamy. The gingerbread, I don't think it's really gingerbread. I think it's like a ginger crumble type thing that they make, because it is powerful gingery. This is probably my favorite bar we've had in this box that I've tasted. And I've only done a couple of these boxes, but wow. The ginger coming off this one is absolutely amazing. I think you can buy individual bars on their site also. I would love, I'm gonna make myself a note in my Christmas book. I tell you every year I keep a Christmas book and I make notes in it. I keep track of the gifts I buy everybody, the things, the meals that I make, the new recipes I try. I'm gonna write this down, because this would be such a lovely gift. If you put together, like, for some people I do like wine in a gift card or a basket or something like that. This would be such a lovely special Christmas treat. That is amazing. That was our Kekao or Cacao box for December. That is what came in it. I am sorry that I am late getting it to you. You could just now taste it, and oh my goodness. I am so glad that I waited, because these tasted amazing. I love the dark chocolates, the Akasons, but when you get into the milkier chocolates with the gingerbread and the one with the crisp rice, I love those two. I just like all of it. Oh, and let's not forget the Icelandic, the chocolate from Reykjavik. Also very delicious with those raspberries. Yum. I will put all of the information for this down below. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate you taking the time to be here with me. I hope I will see you again really soon. Take care. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll know when we have more videos coming out. Have a great evening, guys.